Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Dr. Cammy and Karen Go Keto. Today is Catwalk Day. We are on week 10, and here is Karen sporting her black outfit where you can see closely that she's looking good. She's trimming down in the midline. She's got very little left to do. And I told her that she had to start doing sit-ups. Karen, I just told him that you had to start doing some sit-ups. Okay.
I don't know if that's going to happen, but it could.
That's what you told me. Okay, here we go for mine.
All right, here comes Cammy. She's got her belt out. We've got big news today. If Cammy hasn't said anything yet, there she is. All right. There, she's pretty good about that. Can you hear me, Cammy? I don't think she can. Okay. All right. She's got the belt. Let's see if she's doing one or two. That's a one loop. All right.
So, I was thinking it really takes a lot of courage to do this. And, people were telling me that I've been having a lot of courage to do what I'm trying to do on this channel to really show live, what's going on with us and everything. And I never really thought that it took a lot of courage until it's very obvious to me that I'm not succeeding. And so when my belt's going from 2 rungs to 1 instead of 3, I felt really courageous being out there. And I felt like, God, I don't want to release this video. But we will. And, this is life. This is what's going on for me. This is me struggling. This is me having some issues. And I want to try to see if we can get that. I don't know if there's infringement issues or anything, but that little video that you showed me, that you sent me this morning about the little chick eating the food.
Yeah, wasn't that interesting?
It was very interesting. And can we post that? Can we add
we can link it? We can do the link.
Okay, so I'm going to learn how to do that. I'm going to figure that out. We're going to link this little video that Karen sent me. And it was about this little chick that would go and eat this little thing. It was about eating disorders, basically, and how difficult it is to overcome sometimes. And I want to tell you, Karen, it makes me want to cry because I watched that video, that little thing, 5 times. I thought that she
Of course you did.
She just got that.
You binged the binge video.
I binged the binge video. Oh my God. I thought that she was going to tell me the solution at the end. At the end, when the chick is having such a hard time and feeling so miserable and beating itself up and hurting itself, but yet still going for the little piece of food, I thought she said there is another solution.
Mm-hmm.
And I was waiting for the solution. I'm like, oh my God, tell me, because this is really going to be helpful for me. And then the video started over again. And I thought it was just starting over again for effect, for how vicious this is. It goes over and over and over. And I watched the video for 5 times. It was a 2-minute video. And I watched it for 5 times before I figured out that the little bar at the bottom was just starting off at the beginning again. And then it was the same thing over and over. And I was never going to find the solution. And that made me very sad.
I don't think that was her solution. I just found that today. I was doing a deep dive on the internet with the different conferences that are offered around the country and the world. And I think she was speaking at one called the Public Health Collaborative or something like that. And that's in London. And the woman who was behind that, whose name escapes me right now, but we'll put it in the description below. She was one of the speakers. And when I clicked on her name, this came up as one of her videos. And I thought it was very clever in its simplicity and showing, what does she say? It's like the dark side of eating disorder or something like that.
And then as the chick eats more and more and gets more and more sick, it gets to this very dark place. And then it starts over. And then I thought she was going to give me some solutions to the dark place. And obviously, the conference or whatever is going to be doing that and giving you some solutions. But it's just so classic. Not only did I relate to it, I watched it 5 times, waiting for the solution.
Her name is Ellen Bennett, I believe.
Bennett. Ellen Bennett. Okay. Yeah, so that's very interesting. So my job today is going to be to get that on the link. I'm learning how to get stuff onto the link, and down at the bottom of the description, I'll do that. So, Karen, let's see how you're doing. Let's check in.
Well, I'm not feeling very good, which is funny because it's been a long time since I've had a cold. My mom, I think, gave it to me because she's not doing well. She's got a lot of coughing going on, and that's sort of what I have. It seems like it's just sinus congestion. But I also flew back and forth to Dallas in the last couple of days. So, probably I could have got it. I would have gotten it on my way there, not on my way back, because I was already feeling poorly on my way back. So hopefully, I thought maybe carnivore would keep me from getting sick forever and ever, but I think my immune system was run down, especially about my concern about my mom. So here it is, just a head cold, nothing to, but I'm a baby when it comes to getting head colds. I just, try to just sleep it off. So far I've been sleeping for a couple of days. I did do an OMAD, I think, because I was A, in bed for so long, and B, didn't have the energy to just get up and go out and eat something, and C, didn't really have a taste for much. But then I woke up very hungry yesterday. The OMAD was the day before that. Woke up yesterday very hungry. So I've still been just doing my steaks.
Okay, good. So you've been doing that good food plan and staying on carnivore, and you're eating out like once a day or?
Yeah, once a day. And I did make a plan for, or kind of thought about a way of doing OMADs so I can eat out less by cutting out just how much I'm eating and eating out, fewer times, just because I'm going to cut out 2 meals. But this week obviously is not the week to start that, because I don't think you should do anything when your immune system is compromised.
Exactly. Okay, very good. And I have been struggling. I've been eating an off plan. I've been eating sugar products. I haven't necessarily been binging, but I've just been eating like things that are not on my plan. It's showing up in my belt, and it's probably showing up on my body, and it will show up on the scale with Jeff when I go next Thursday. That's in like 4 days or something. So I am struggling. I did make a decision to start a GLP-1 agonist. It was yesterday. I did my first shot of Zepbound, and I've been watching some videos about that, about how to microdose it. And I am in a situation where I can give myself as much or as little as I want. And so I'm going to be thinking about going lower dose than is usually suggested, what most people are doing to try to lose the weight. Because I'm not really so interested in the weight I think will be secondary. What I'm really most interested in for me is getting to the root cause of why I do this. And I think, honestly, I was laying in bed this morning thinking about it, and I think it has to do with being lovable and feeling like I'm lovable. And when I was 8 years old and my mom said that she really wanted me to be boy twins, I think I took that to heart and really have been living my whole life trying to make myself lovable. And the other day I was working with my budget guy, Dr. Budgets, and I came up with this phrase that says, I am lovable always and in all ways. And that's what I'm trying to work on. So I'm thinking that that's not going to be an easy thing for me to do, because I've been working on it for decades already. But cutting out the food is the last thing for me to do. So we'll talk about that at the next video.
All right, sounds good.
All right, take care, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye.